What's the first thing you think of when you hear or see the word loan?
Money,
Business opportunity, a car,
credit loans payable,
Amortization tables to take up 15 minutes of examination time?
surely someone watching this video must have thought of banks, but has anyone new to business finance thought of financing or lending companies?
chances are they are new to your vocabulary, but why?
When people think of lending institutions, that is, organizations that provide loans or credit, they usually think of banks or pawn shops, the usual businesses you see around the city.
But there are a lot of other lending institutions out there. These institutions can be banking or non-banking.
Banking institutions include banks like commercial banks, pawn shop, savings and loan associations, and internet banks. These different institutions offer different types of loans depending on their limitations.
Banks offer a lot of loans such as mortgages, personal loans, car loans, appliance loans, and real estate loans, among many others.
Non-banking institutions undergo the same process as banks. However, they do not have a banking license, meaning they are not allowed to do deposits, savings, checks, and the like.
Some non-banking institutions are brokerage firms, mutual fund companies, mortgages companies, credit unions, and financing lending companies.
They still abide by the same laws as banking institutions. Some laws are
Truth in Lending Act, Republic Act 3765. This is an act requiring the disclosure of finance charges in connection with the extension of credit. The policy behind the law is to protect the people from lack of awareness of the true cost of credit by assuring full disclosure of such costs. These disclosures include
The cash price or delivered price of the property or service to be acquired.
the amounts, if any, to be credited as down payment and/or trade-in. The difference between the amounts set forth under clauses 1 and 2.
The charges individually itemized which are paid or to be paid but such person in connection with the transactions but which are not incident to the extension of credit.
the total amount to be financed,
The finance charge expressed in terms of pesos and centavos, and
the percentage that the finance bears to the total amount to be financed expressed as a simple annual rate on the outstanding unpaid balance of the obligation.
Lending Company Regulation Act of 2007, Republic Act 9474. The act was created to regulate the establishment of lending companies and to place their operation on a sound, efficient, and stable condition to derive the optimum advantages from them as an additional source of credit, to prevent and mitigate as far as practicable practices prejudicial to public interest, and to lay down the minimum requirements and standards under which they may be established and do business.
Financing Company Act of 1998, Republic Act 8556. This is an act amending Republic Act 5980, or the Financing Company Act.
In the Philippines, non-banking institutions are not regulated by the Central Bank of the Philippines, but by the Securities and Exchange Commission.
So, what are financing or lending companies, and is there a difference between them? According to Republic Act 8556, financing companies are corporations except banks, investment houses, savings and loan associations, insurance companies, cooperatives, and other financial institutions organized or operating under other special laws, which are primarily organized for the purpose of extending credit facilities to consumers and to industrial, commercial, or agricultural enterprises, by direct lending, or by discounting or factoring commercial papers or accounts receivable, or by buying and selling contracts, leases, chattel mortgages, or other evidences of indebtedness, or by financial leasing of movable as well as immovable property.
Meanwhile, Republic Act 9474 defines a lending company as a corporation engaged in granting loans from its own capital funds or from funds sourced from not more than 19 persons. It shall not be deemed to include banking institutions, investment houses, savings and loan associations, financing companies, pawn shop, insurance companies, cooperatives, and other credit institutions already regulated by law. The term shall be synonymous with lending investors.
These institutions start off with investors who pool their funds together to create a capital big enough to lend the public money. They profit through interest charges and other processing fees.
In this video, we feature an interview on a finance company in our building 0608, Santa Rosario Street, Angeles City, Pampanga. We were given the privilege to interview Mr. Rick Napo, the Director, Branch Manager of Kaunlad Lending Investors Corporation, Pampanga Branch.
I'm one of the director of Kaunlad Lending Investors Corporation and as a branch manager also in Pampanga. So may office kami sa Rodriguez Rizal, which is located out in Kaunlad. Kaunlad Lending Investors Corporation is a financing institution. So bibigyan kami dun sa mga micro entrepreneurs na may negosyo, meron din salary loan, and then business loan, and then OFW loan. So basically, yung company namin is more siya. Lending. Actually, lending. Iba ka na sa microfinance. Iba ka na. So, direct lending. Ang company namin is ASEC registered, Security and Exchange Commission registered. Last year kami na-establish. So, as of this time, dalawa yung branch namin. Isang ito, isang branch, which is Angeles City nga. So, Kaunlad Lending Investors Corporation or meron siyang name na sinasabi kapatid, may Kaunlad, kapatid ko na natin. So, okay, number one question yung when was it established? That's January. So, kami. Who founded the company? Dalawa kami, yung president namin, si Bernie Alvarez, and ako. Yung initial location niya is on Rodriguez Rizal, which is in Kaunlad. Or maybe third floor, GP Rizal, Barangay Rodriguez Rizal. Okay. Mission and vision. Yung mission namin is Kaunlad Lending Investors Corporation, or CLIC, is dedicated to provide financial assistance and other allied services to micro entrepreneurs. So parang ginawa entrepreneurship. Kaso, inano lang namin natin. Siyempre mga Pinoy tayo dito. Kung nakikita nyo, meron siya Filipino micro-entrepreneurs and hardworking employees in government and private institution in order to help them grow their businesses and guide them towards achieving their long-term businesses and personal goals. And then, yung vision naman namin, okay, ang vision ng Kaunlad is as one of the leading microfinance provider and the most trusted partner in the community development endeavors in the country. So, basically, parang ang vision namin, yun yung naharap namin. Okay? And then, operation. Ang business hours namin is 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Okay? So, ang kaibahan natin sa bangko minsan, or in reality, bababa yung kanilang interest rate. Kasi minsan, nag-o-offer ang bank is per annum. Meron silang 15% per annum. So, kung 15% per annum sila, so basically, 1.225 per month sila. Which is a lending institution, kami mga lending, minsan 3% per month kami. Minsan, maabot pa ng 3.5 or depende, flexible rates kasi kami. Depende dun sa pangangailangan ng tao. Minsan kasi dahil sa mga bank, maraming mga papel. Minsan, they require collaterals, they require legal papers, and the process is to hindi naman, pero maraming naayos. It's basically the same din dito sa lending, pero lesson siya. So parang more attractive kami kasi parang easy yung process namin kesa sa bangko. So, pero pareha lang yung procedure. Pero it's a healthy competition between the bank and the lending. Kasi yung kaya i-offer ng bangko, minsan hindi kaya i-offer ng lending, lalo na kung million-million yung usapan. Okay. So, binibigyan namin, nagpo-provide kami ng mga loan dun sa mga nangangailangan ng additional capitals, businesses. For example, yung mga sari-sari store, they want to expand their business. So, lalapit sila sa amin. Doon start yung loan application, and then nasama rin naman yung process namin. Ang proseso nun is basic muna, magsasabit siya ng mga kailangan na dokumento, which is the application form, and then yung mga kailangan mga requirements like barangay clearance, barangay business clearance, DTI, bank statement, kasi titignan namin yung capacity niya, kung may kapasidad pa siya magbayad. Hindi kasi basta-basta nag-loan ka magpipiligan. Kapag nag-apply siya, doon papasok yung tinatawag na CI, Credit Investigation. So, kapag na-CI mo siya, doon na-under yung, doon niya titignan, hindi lang yung capacity to pay niya, yung character ba niya, siyempre titignan mo din yun. And then collateral, kung may collateral ba siya. So, yun yung mga ganun na papasok yung CI. So, doon, kapag na-approve siya, doon mapoprocess yung loan niya, aprobahan siya, and then bibigyan siya ng flexible terms. Before nag-apply ka ng amount dun sa gusto mo, yun yung ma-approve. Depende pa rin dun sa CI sa iyo. Kung ano ba yung hanggang kaya mong tulugan lang, base dun sa income mo. Dahil mabilis lang kami, minsan as early as 3 days, as early as 5 days. Depende sa dokumentong hawak niya. Kung kompleto yung papel, mabilis. Kapag medyo hindi kompleto yung papel niya, doon lang natatagalan ang process niya. For the type of the loan we offer is salary loan, business loan, OFW loan, Overseas Filipino Workers Loan. Meron din kaming regular loan. We do have insurance. Ilan life ang insurance namin. Naka-insured mismo yung borrower. So kung sakaling mamatay yung borrower, mababayaran yung full amount of loan niya ng insurance. Ang tawag sa kanya, life insurance. Ang mabibigay ko lang natin sa isang borrower, first, maging honest siya kasi kailangan ng malaman talaga yung otherwise, hindi siya magiging honest, matatambakan. Challenges, maraming challenges ng mga bad account clients. So, pag sinabing bad account clients, yung medyo nakikirapan magbayad, past due na, yun yung mga challenges. And then, mga dealing with the wrong people, pag sinabi yung wrong people, yung mga bad attitude, na kailangan mong pakaano dahil kailangan mong mahabol yung investment sa kanila. And then, present, yun pa rin. And then future, ganun pa rin. Pero mas ayos na siguro ngayon kasi everything, I think everything is falling into place dahil nga ng pinag-iba na presidente na gano'n. So, ang mga tao is may educate na regarding sa loan na talaga. I mean, yung ano ng loan, paglo-loan. So, ma-educate na sila na ganito pa yung loan sa mga financial institution. So, parang gano'n. And then, future plans, marami kami future. Magtatayo kami ng iba't ibang branches. This year, magtatayo kami ng 2 more branches, Cavite and Kaunlad. Okay.
So there you have it. If you want to consider a loan, remember there are a lot of lending institutions out there other than banks.
But which one do I choose to borrow loans from, you may ask?
Actually, the first thing you should always ask is whether or not you need the loan or just want it. Unproductive borrowing could worsen the economy, and it could also cause problems for you in the future.
You would also want to consider what type of loan you are applying for. Then you can start considerations on the different companies, as there are distinctions in interest charges, processing papers and fees, and maximum loan amounts.